Right, how's everyone doing? Good, I hope. This is Orange Soldier for the Atari Jaguar, And now, in my opinion, it's one of the better games on the Jaguar, and it's fun, You can show this big huge robot, and it's in a first person view, and you can pretty much destroy everything, the buildings, aircraft, everything. It's just a fun game, in my opinion. Now, the strange thing about this game is that when you start up the game, there's no music or sound effects, and I was thinking, well, is there something wrong with the game? But you actually have to start the game, then pause it, and then turn up the music and the sound effects, which is strange. Um, but apart from that, this game is awesome. Um, in my opinion, now it's a first person view, and the only thing this game lacks is the texture. It but you can destroy the buildings, you can destroy all the aircraft and stuff like that, and it's so you can just fucking. And sometimes there's stuff inside the buildings like ammo or stuff to repair a robot. Now we got this game fully boxed, and it came with an overlay, which I don't know if you can see it. This is the overlay that comes with it, and each button corresponds to a different part of the robot, which is handy. Uh, Now the controls get some time to get used to, but once you have it figured out, it's awesome. Um, so yeah, just show you everything, and you can even walk over small stuff and destroy it. So in my opinion, it's a great game. I mean, we'll have fun playing this game. The fact that you can destroy everything is pretty cool. Uh, Orange Soldier. It's you just press the B button and you just destroy the things. Yep. Yeah, and now you see me hand there. So if I press the I don't know if you can see it on the number 7. This is right hand. See, I have the gun now. So that's handy. So like you really need to use the gun to take out the helicopters. Which is I'm doing this one handed by the way. So it's a great game in my opinion. And if anyone's thinking about getting an Atari Jaguar, this is a game to get. Orange Soldier, but it's expensive because it's one of the more popular games on the Jaguar. Now I believe there's a sequel to this Orange Soldier 2 that's really hard. It's really hard to get and it's really expensive. Well, for me anyway. Yeah, I'm doing this one handed by the way. So yeah, so it's a shame that they didn't put any texture in it because it would have made the game a lot better. But this was one of the launch titles for the Jaguar. And it just didn't show off the 64 bits that it's meant to have, So, but it's still a great game. It's a fun game, and it uses the number pad well. You can walk over the trees and stuff. So it's pretty much just to show you everything. There is a story, but it's nothing memorable. All they do is just go around destroying things. So it's awesome. So I love being in sort of the biggest giant robot and just destroying everything. So it's mindless fun, in my opinion. And in my opinion, yeah. So Orange Soldier, it's a great game. It's fun. And brilliant stuff. Now you get this, and it repairs the robot. See, so yeah, I mean, the mission is just to destroy everything. So yeah, yeah, and later on during the game, you unlock more weapons, different weapons and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. And before each level, you can outfit the robot with any weapons you want to, which is pretty cool. Now this one is ammo, so I get ammo, So it's pretty awesome, in my opinion. Now Now the tanks, you can just walk over, like, you know. It's just the helicopters are hard to hit, like, you know. Yep, I'm gonna catch him. He's trying to get away from me, like. Great stuff. Yeah. So yeah, so like yeah, great stuff. I'm pretty sure when I've destroyed everything, we've completed the mission. Now this might seem barren to some people, but to me it's fun. Like, you know, it's I always want to be in with a big giant robot destroying everything. You know, yeah. Like really Godzilla, like, you know, like Godzilla the game. This is what Godzilla should have been about. Him going around just destroying everything, except this is own soldier, you know. And yep, yeah. So yeah, oh yeah. So just keep that in mind when you first start the game. You might notice that there's no music or sound effects, and so you have to pause the game and then turn up the aux. Now, when the bars are fully red like that, that means the volume is fully up and stuff. Yeah, and the controls take a while to get used to. You know, up was down and down was up. So, and if you want to walk farther back, you have to press the A button and press up at the same time. And if you want to slow down, you press down on the D-pad and the A button. So yeah, that's. But once you have it figured out, yeah, the red dots are the enemies. I believe yellow dots are objectives. I think, you know. So yeah, we're soldiers and that. Great game. It's yeah. Great stuff. Yeah, it's just the yeah. So I just want to make a quick video about that Orange Soldier for the Atari Jaguar. You know, it's one of my favorite games on it. You know, and it's a fun game. Like, you know, if the Jaguar had more games like this that are just fun to play, then yeah. But the Jaguar had had a lot of shit games as well, and it didn't have anything stellar on it. You know, like Street 42 or Mortal Kombat. But you know, it's a shame. But like, what is there for the Atari Jaguar is awesome in my opinion. Like, you know, and you know, like I said, there's games on the Jaguar that you can't get anywhere else, and which is awesome. You know, so it has that going for it. Like I think the Atari Jaguar has a better game library than the Sega 32X, in my opinion. You know, yep. Yeah, I think I'm just like the factory or something that I'm blowing up. So I think this is the objective. You know, maybe. Yeah, that's a repair thing. You know. So like the robot is pretty indestructible, you know. I've had this helicopter try to shoot me down the whole game, like, you know. But I'm doing this one-handed, so I'm pretty good. Tough with myself right now, you know. Uh, Everything is nearly destroyed, you know. Yeah, yeah. Like, now, Cybermorph was the packing game with the Atari Jaguar, and that game wasn't as good as this, in my opinion, you know. Even though both of them are polygonal games, and Cybermorph is a spaceship polygon game, just like a robot. And this things just look more solid, like, you know what I mean? Whereas the Cybermorph, like, you're flying along and a mountain can appear out of nowhere, you can crash right into it and stuff like that. So I think Orange Soldier should have been the packing game for the Jaguar instead of Cybermorph. I think it would have been a better packing game, you know. That's my opinion, like, you know. And yeah, I'm gonna wait for the price to come down for Orange Soldier 2. And it's getting harder and harder to get games for the Jaguar, And like there's no emulators for the Jaguar as far as I'm aware of. So I think the only way to play these games is to get a Jaguar, So yeah. Yeah. So that's Orange Soldier for the Atari Jaguar. It's one of the best games on it. Like later on, you unlock more weapons, grenades, and other weapons and stuff like that. So it's pretty awesome. I'd say probably this place seems barren to most people. Who love the fact that you can just fucking destroy all the buildings and stuff like that. That's another repair yoke. Yeah. Just wanna, yeah. Right, so we just want to make a quick video about that. Orange Soldier for the Atari Jaguar. It's one of my favourite games on the system, and I'd really recommend it. So, would give Orange Soldier and for the Atari Jaguar an 8 out of 10. It's a fun game. It's a great game. It looks kind of dated and crude by today's standards, but I love robots. I love being in sort of big. I love being a big robot and just destroying everything. So yep. And the great thing about these games is that there's no DLC or anything like that. You get in the whole game, which is awesome. Nowadays it's all like DLC. The companies take stuff out of the game and sell it back to you, which is bullshit. That's the way things are. Now sometimes DLC is good, sometimes it's bad. Look, I have bought DLC, so I'm not gonna be a hypocrite. I've gotten stuff for Forza 7 and Call of Duty, because I thought it was worth it, So that's just the way things are. Companies make more money that way, and that's just the way it is. But look, back then with these sort of games, I mean, you bought the game, you had everything, which was awesome, Yeah. Yeah, so Orange Soldier is a great game, in my opinion. I have fun playing it. So, what do you guys think? Do you think this game looks good, or do you think it's crap, or but we'll just say that the Atari Jaguar had a lot of great games on it. Unique games, anyway. Like quirky controls, menu systems, and stuff like that. But once you get past all that stuff, the games are pretty damn good, And considering Atari couldn't get Capcom or Konami to do they had to make their own games, and they did it as good as they could do, in my opinion, But if Atari had the backing, if Atari had the third party support that the Mega Drive and the Super Nintendo had, I think they would have survived a lot longer. But the fact that they didn't really, the Jaguar didn't have much of a chance, unfortunately, So they're my opinions on Orange Soldier and for the Atari Jaguar. It's a great game. I totally recommend it, and it's a fun game. So thanks for watching. If anyone's watching, we'll see you all later. Take care, bye.